Thank you for joining me. This is day 4, reading the quotes that most moved me from book 15, Stanislav Grof's The Cosmic Game. In this section of the book, Grof focuses on the following subjects: birth, sex, and death, and past lives and reincarnation. The perinatal domain is an important interface between the biographical and the transpersonal levels of the psyche. It represents a gateway to the historical and archetypal aspects of the collective unconscious. Page 145. During the delivery, we are completely confined in the birth canal and have no way of expressing the extreme emotions and sensations involved. Our memory of this event thus remains psychologically undigested and unassimilated. Much of our later self-definition and our attitudes toward the world are heavily contaminated by this constant deep reminder of the vulnerability, inadequacy, and weakness that we experienced at birth. In a sense, we were born anatomically, but have not really caught up emotionally with the fact that the emergency and danger are over. On page 150, Grof references the work of Christopher Bach, who suggests, "Is it not possible," he asks, "that the memory of the violence and insatiable greed that is woven into the fabric of human history causes disturbances in the collective unconscious that contaminate humanity's present?" Page 152. Sex shows a similar inherent ambiguity as birth and death. Depending on circumstances, it can mediate deep unitive states or deepen separation and alienation. If the sexual union occurs between two partners who are personally mature and have not only good biological compatibility but also deep emotional resonance and mutual understanding, lovemaking can result in a profound spiritual experience. Page 153. We have seen that the memories of prenatal existence, birth, and early postnatal events leave deep imprints in our unconscious and exert a profound influence on our life. It is therefore imperative that in the future we do whatever is possible to improve the conditions under which children are conceived, develop as embryos, are born, and are treated after delivery. It is essential that we raise the image of sex, which is currently seen as a purely biological affair and often portrayed in its worst manifestations, to that of a spiritually based activity. Another important task is to bring awareness to the fact that the fetus is a conscious being. Page 155. Positive experiences in the womb and after birth are the closest contacts with the divine that we can experience during our embryonal life or in infancy. Conversely, negative and painful experiences that we encounter in the intrauterine period during birth and in the early postnatal period send us deeper into the state of alienation from the divine source. I should also mention that sometimes an extremely severe trauma can result in a situation where consciousness splits from the body and is catapulted into the transpersonal realm. This can establish an escape route that is regularly used as a defense mechanism in later difficult life situations. This form of spiritual connection can help to protect us from excessive pain, but it does not enhance the quality of life, since this mechanism is not well integrated with the rest of the personality. Page 178. One of the basic rules in modern philosophy of science is that a theory should never be confused with the reality that it describes. The history of science clearly shows that there always exists more than one way to interpret the available data. Page 179. All the protagonists in the divine play of existence are different aspects of this one. When we attain this ultimate knowledge, we are able to see that our past incarnation experiences represent just another level of illusion or Maya. To see these lives as our lives requires perception of the karmic players as separate individuals and reflects ignorance concerning the fundamental unity of everything. Below this, Grof cites Christopher Buck again and his book Life Cycles. Here the emphasis is neither on the individual unit of consciousness nor on God, but on the Oversoul, an entity that lies in between the two. If the term soul refers to the consciousness that collects and integrates the experiences of an individual incarnation, the Oversoul, or soul, is the name given to the larger consciousness that collects and integrates the experiences of many incarnations. According to this view, it is the Oversoul that incarnates, not the individual unit of consciousness. Thank you for joining me in my readings today. I'll be finishing this book in the next 2 days or so, and I'll look forward to sharing more tomorrow. Have a great day.